Nah, I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. But first, new merch out, purpose driven merch, man. You can see it on the YouTube shelf below this video. Click the first link as well, it'll be there. But new merch, just wanted to let y'all know it's fresh. I'm feeling good. That's why I got my shades on. You feel me? Family, we have to talk about something that's very, very important, because this is unbelievable what I'm about to share with y'all. Men of the 2020s have the same testosterone of men who are in their 70s. You understand? So men who are 20 years old is walking around with 70-year-old testosterone. And it's never been this bad. It's never been this bad. This is the worst that it's been, maybe ever. And I tell you what it is, bro. It's three things. One, men are battling lust addiction. If you are addicted to lust and you want immediate help with that, I got the chosen ones below. That's where you go to break free from it. But men are dealing with that. You understand? They're dealing with that heavy, more than we understand, more than we could think. Bro. I'm telling you, they rubbing one off and they putting it in their sock. It's getting bad, and that's not good. It's not good at all. So that's the first thing, is that men are addicted to lust, and they got to break free from lust because they're watching things that they're not supposed to watch. They out there chasing women, and that's causing those testosterone numbers to go down. And you know when testosterone goes down, bro, let's be real. You become less of a man's man. You know, you just feel a little bit more, It ain't no problem with that if that's who you are, but the problem comes in when you are not trying to be that. You trying to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be, and so you got to be in that gym. You got to lift those weights. You got to make it through tough times and get on the other side and go like, because you just got that dog in you. Sorry if I'm screaming in your ear, but you just got that dog in you. You just got that dog in you, bruh. You just got to be a man. That's what testosterone does. It gives that That's part of our nature as men, to just be You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? And when you don't have that, how can you protect yourself, your family, the ones that you love? You see where this goes? This gets deeper. It ain't about being a man's man just for ourselves. It's about being a man's man for the people that we love and the people that we need to protect. Because we got some weird people in this world, people that could do weird things, and you got to step up for your family. You got to step up for yourself. You got to step up for the people that you love. You understand what I'm saying? And you need that dog in you sometimes, when you got to just level up, when you got to protect the ones that you love. You can't roll up in there with no cat meow. Can't roll up in there with no meow. You got to roll up in there. That's what testosterone do. But because you're addicted to lust, you gonna roll up like meow. You gonna run up like meow, instead of rolling up like dog, borderline bear. That's how we got to step up in this world and society. Y'all think it's a joke though. You battling lust, and if you keep battling it alone, it's gonna get worse. That's why I built the community, so we could do it together. We could get rid of this together. You understand? You going through it with people. You feel me? You got a family. You got people that could connect with you, support you, and guide you the right way. The second thing that's happening for our testosterone to look like that, the second thing that's happening, what y'all think? It's our dieting. It's the fact that we're not eating right. It's the fact that we're not taking in our vitamins. It's the fact that we're not drinking our water. It's the fact that we're not drinking our water. One thing about me, I'm always going to be real. I'm always going to keep it real. I'm not going to tell you to do something and I'm not doing it. It's purpose driven over here, bro. This is what it's about. This is bigger than me. You understand? This is about family. This is about people who are locked in, people who are on a mission, people who work hard each and every day going to work. Y'all are real people. We all real, and we all hustling, bro, trying to level up our lives and make it to the next level. Men watching and women watching. You feel what I'm saying? This is just who we are. We just locked in. We purpose driven, and we got something that we fighting for each and every single day, fighting to be the best versions of ourselves. So y'all ain't never gonna hear me tell you to do something and I'm not doing it myself. We got to be drinking our water break. We got to be drinking our water break. We got to drink our electrolytes. Some of y'all don't even know what electrolytes is. You're missing amino acids. You don't know what electrolytes is. That's crazy. You gotta be drinking that. You gotta eat healthy. You gotta eat your fruit. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta eat your vegetables. You gotta eat red meat. You don't have to. I'm not telling you the diet that you got to eat, but this is where protein could be found, nutrients could be found for you to have that higher testosterone. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us, we eating soy. They putting soy in our food. A lot of soybean. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a little soybean. You know, it's just soft stuff, man. Sometimes we gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Eat some chicken. Eat a steak. You know, and you know, it's all your preference. You know, you got your own diet. You could be vegan. That's cool, but you still got to eat what? You know, the vegetables and the beans that's going to just give you the most protein that you could possibly have. Like, you still going to look for that dog in the plant. Like, you got to be a dog as a man. And we not eating the foods that we should be eating to give us that, Like I said, we could pull up on the scene like, instead we pulling up on the scene like, meow. Remember I said that? I'm saying it again. We supposed to pull up on the scene like, our testosterone going down. We pulling at the scene like, meow. I own 2 cats. My first cat unfortunately passed away. My second cat, we returned her because her behavior was just atrocious. But we love both our cats. Hopefully we will get one in the future when the time is right. But right now, me and wifey need to travel. We need to go on our honeymoon. We had pushed our honeymoon back just so we could stack and save money, because that's what real dogs do. Pull up on the scene like, pull up on the scene saving money. Pull up on the scene not being broke. So we always sacrifice so we can stack up. That's how we live our life. You feel me? So honeymoon got to be this year. You feel me, bro? I'm feeling good. So get that merch so me and my wife could enjoy some time in Hawaii or something. But what it is, bro, is this, right? You know, I know cats, okay? When you scare a cat, they gonna run away. They're not gonna attack you, all right? They pull up on the scene like, meow. We dogs. Go attack a dog and see if you come back. You might not come back with your life. Fun story. I was in Miami with my wife. We walking. We saw 2 pit bulls, no leash, no owner. Unbelievable. She could have died that day. We could have died that day, but no, not when I'm here. Not when the big G double O G is here. You feel what I'm saying? Not when I'm here. Yeah, I told y'all we used to own cats, man. Because today we even bought a magazine for cat. Like, we like cats. You know what I'm saying? We even bought a magazine for a cat. You feel me? So yeah, we in Miami, 2 pit bulls. I told my wife, I said, hey, slow down. You know. She was about to run away. I said, you don't want to run away from no pit bull with no leash, with no owner. I say, slow down. I said, where you going? I said, act normal. Then the pit bulls came up to us. And then, cause we pulled up on the scene. We pulled up on the scene like, meow. Cause sometimes you do got to pull up on the scene like, meow. You don't want to be no threat. But as a man, you know what I'm saying? If I had to kill that pit bull that day, I would have. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come for me and my wife. What we talking about? So I did meow at first. I put up on the scene like, meow, just so we could leave with our life and I don't have to risk my life to save my wife. You know, I would like to come out alive as well. So the best thing that we can do at first is to, hey, we pulling up on the scene like meow. We not no threat. But if homeboy kept pulling up, then I'm and we gonna get at it. Point I'm saying is we gotta be able to make that switch happen. You're not going to make that switch happen when your testosterone numbers is going down. All jokes aside, this is actually a real issue. And I think that it's really plaguing men. A lot of men have this. A lot of men have low testosterone. I would say go and get your testosterone checked out. Not so you can see if you're low as well, because most likely you are. And I mean that with respect. But because this is statistically overall. So, I mean, some of us on here got to be, right? But we are cream of the crop, purpose-driven men, right? But the point that I'm making is once you know your number, then you're able to work on it and actually get real help from doctors. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can listen to me on this issue and I can tell you, like, you need to eat healthy and maybe you need to eat some red meat or maybe you need to take your vitamins or work out, lift weights. I think that will do the trick, but I want to give respect to our doctors. I want to give respect to our, you know, just people who are in that field who can check your testosterone numbers and you can actually see it for yourself. And I'm trying to give more respect to you as a man to actually be actionable in your life and make sure that you are taking yourself seriously. Make sure that you're being as healthy as you can be. So me giving respect to you is by saying you got some homework to do. Let's actually all get our testosterone checked out. I think I might even go to the doctor and see if I can do that as well. I need to check my testosterone numbers to make sure I'm doing good. I'm not better than nobody. I'm probably on that statistic too. That's why it's scary. And so what I'm saying is we got to keep working out. We got to keep being healthy. We got to keep being the best versions of ourselves because this goes beyond. And as men, we love to hunt. We love to hunt. So you could go after that girl that you really like. There's a hunt there, as in a very respectful way. Like there's a, I like her. Let's see if I can get her. And we could be on a date. Like there's a little hunt there. Men like to go pursue things. We like to pursue, our goals and dreams, our purpose. That's why we're purpose driven, because we love the pursuit of life. You understand what I'm saying? We love the pursuit of life and working hard and accomplishing our goals and dreams. So I say all that to say, when you don't have as much testosterone, you don't have much of a willpower to want to be purpose driven. Like this is more attached to who we are than you think. Without testosterone, it's hard for you to want to go hunt to be successful and be the best version of yourself. This is serious. And I told y'all, it's not just our diet. I believe that it's lust. I believe that it's our life habits. I believe that it's men who's doing a little too much down there, and they don't have no real woman in real life, okay? And even if they doing so much with a real woman, it's like, hey, there's limits to the sexual energy. Like, you need to use that energy to actually like propel your life further, go after your goals and dreams, and do something that's more productive. You don't always have to do that. Like, you got to understand what that was made for. That was made to create kids so we can continue humanity, and you just abusing that act and being so lustful in that. You don't realize that you in a box, you in a trap. And I'm trying to get y'all back to real life. So if you need help with that, first link, Chosen Ones community, you can check that out, please. We need to actually work on ourselves. We need to be the best versions of ourselves. We need that extra push. We need that extra guidance. We need that community. And the truth is, there's a third thing, right? So we talked about the fact that it's lust. We talked about food, right? So what is that? What is that third thing? What is that third thing? What do you think? 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 I'm gonna let you know right now. And it's glaring us in the face all the time. We're always on technology. Yes. There is actually a correlation between technology and your testosterone production. So before I go to sleep, here's something cool that I do. I do red light therapy. Me and my wife, we kind of do that naturally. So I'm gonna change the color of the light for you, all right? And maybe we'll end off the video with that light color. Video's not near done, but I'm just saying we could really rock with it if we want, guys. Look at that. Oh, my bad. Yeah, we're so lit. We're so cool. Purpose driven, right? Nighttime vibes, red vibes. So as you can see, it's red, right? So red light therapy is good because you in your phone all day, scrolling all day. You understand what I'm saying? And it reaches a certain point where it's just not worth it, man. Like, we got things to do. We got to sleep. Our body needs to recover. And so how is your body gonna recover when you're looking at a bright screen or you're looking at blue light? So red light helps you to kind of calm, your nerves. It helps your eyes. It gives it a soothing color to look at. Red light is pretty good for you to look at. So red light therapy, you can look into that. Or sometimes you could just light a candle. Like I said, everything that I'm doing, everything that I do, I'll show y'all, like, because I'm doing it. So we light candles around the house. I like lighting candles around the house. My wife loves candles. She really introduced me, you know what I'm saying, to just, I mean, all of us have had candles. Like my mama would light candles, but it's just, now I'm really seeing it, and I'm seeing how cool it is. Like, this is lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a candle. Sometimes we don't light candles. We're not. This flavor is coffee and whiskey. This is actually pretty good. I said flavor. That's just the smell. Is coffee and whiskey smells pretty good. But we don't just light candles, bro. No more. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't we do that? Okay, like, we are on our phone, we're scrolling on social media. Sometimes we should just light a candle, stare at the fire for a little bit. That's gonna help your eyes. So I think we need a little break from technology, and we need to enter the real world, and spend some time in the real world, man. Spend some time in the real world. Go outside for walks, trade in those habits for other habits. Why don't we do that more? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a messenger, but we should all do that more. I'm noticing that, and I'm trying to just bring it back to y'all. Like, we're on our phones at home, but we're not actually stepping outdoors, man, getting this walk in, because testosterone, that's what's gonna make you be 50, 60, 70. Like, this is actually something that you need as a man to be a man. This is your manhood. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Testosterone is your manhood. That's what makes you different from women. Testosterone. You understand, bro? And this is why, as in, in this country, you might have a woman that would like to identify as a man. So now she's a man. And what does she have to do? She got to get the testosterone in order to fit the part physically. That's what a lot of them do. Testosterone is that important. It helps with their appearance. Some of y'all can't grow a beard, not because you were never meant to grow a beard, but because you don't have enough testosterone to grow a beard. So like sometimes, bro, you got to understand, like, that's why I have my beard, and my beard is full, because you just know I got testosterone. And I never really knew that. Like, I never really understood that my beard could be representation for how much manhood I got. You feel me? Sometimes I like a big beard, and I see why now, because you need testosterone to grow that beard. You feel me? Like the muscles, when your muscles is big in peak form. Like right now, I'm getting back, bulking, working out, doing my push-ups. I'm feeling good, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. You feel what I'm saying? I'm feeling good, man. I hope y'all in that gym. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Make no mistake. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. It's because of testosterone. You feel me? That's because of testosterone. Y'all playing, man. This is an indicator of how soft we have become. Real talk. The numbers don't lie. Women lie. Men lie. Sometimes narratives lie. You understand? Nah, bro. This is real, bro. This is real. This is a real problem, bro. This is a real problem, bro. And a lot of it is due to lust. Cause y'all ain't hunting. You just going on, let me go on Google search and let me type in this and that's how you sound in your head. Let me go on Google search and let me type in what I'm not supposed to be watching and watch it. And as my dog Steph was saying, "Book, watch it and book." Why? Why do we do that? Why we just can't be on our purpose? Why are we so pleasure driven? Why we can't be purpose driven? Why we got a book? Why we can't be on our mission, bro? Why? I don't know, man. I don't get it, man. Chosen was below. And we got the Purposeful Man Playbook, of course, my book that is out on Amazon, man. Everybody should have this in their hands, bro. Y'all sleeping on this. This has helped thousands of people stop sleeping on me, all right? This is a book. How you part of this channel and you ain't order no book? And Amazon deliver everywhere. Amazon be delivering to Antarctica, and you get 1 day shipping. Come on, bro. Everybody should have this book in their hand, even women. Give it to a man in your life. Give it to your future man. Learn about who you want your future man to be. Everyone, I'm gonna repeat one more time. Everyone, I'm gonna repeat one more time. Everyone, I'm gonna repeat one more time. Everyone, one more time. Everyone. See, one more time. Everyone should have this book in their hand. You feel me? And if you better than lust, man, if you can't stop touching yourself, bro, you join the chosen ones, man. That's what we was doing when we was little boys. We men now with testosterone. We pull up at the scene like we pull up at the scene like we don't pull up at the scene like meow. We don't do that. We pull up on the scene like what you saying, bro. We pull up on the scene. Like what you going with, bro? What's the matter, bruh? You got a problem with me, bruh? Put up on the scene like, this is dude, bro. He be on Instagram. My wife would be laughing. He be every time he mimicking people. And they like this. And I'm like, why? First off, what we doing here? Second off, why are you so mad? He be like, why we pulling up at the scene so angry? But that's how we got to pull up at the scene. You're not gonna be able to pull up at the scene at all. Our testosterone levels is that low. You know what? Nah, we still going, bro. What are we doing, bro? Our numbers is that low. Where we pulling up at? We ain't even pulling up at the scene at all. Cause a cat can still scratch you. Our numbers is getting lower than a cat. It's a cat can still meow and then oh, I was all wrong. I had this all wrong. No. A cat can still whoop your behind. Oh, I had this all wrong. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. No, our numbers is that low. We not even pulling up at the scene. We don't even get a chance to be at the scene. We don't even get a chance to be at the scene. Our numbers is so low. We lack purpose. We lack purpose so much. We not driven. So when we actually driving, we moving real slow. So that no urgency. Just we ain't even make it to the scene because we don't got no energy to make it to the scene. We don't got no testosterone to make it to the scene. Our testes numbers is so low, we can't even make it to the scene. We can't even make it to the scene. So we don't even, by the time we do pull up at the scene, we pull up at the scene like, everybody you love gone. You was never able to get your mama what she needed. You was never able to be there for your family. You was never able to be the one that they could look up to. You pull up at the scene like, it's too damn late. And that's what I don't want for us. Y'all thought this was a joke the whole time, bro. I'ma always put it together. Glory to the Most High. We need to pull up at the scene on time. We need to pull up at the scene with urgency. We pulling up at the scene like, we not working hard enough. We not locked in. We not disciplined. We don't take ourselves seriously. We don't invest in ourselves. Everything we look at, we think it's a scam. Chosen ones, what's that? What is he doing at? Chosen was gonna stop you from jerking, bruh. That's what it is, bruh. We don't invest. He holding his butt. He just trying to. But yeah, y'all gonna get at the scene slow. This the playbook, bruh. 100 pages. All the steps that you need to be the man that you need to be. It's a playbook. You can read this in a day and implement everything I'm telling you to implement and change your life around. Yeah. Don't forget the merch, man. Like, this is a movement. But we don't like to invest in ourselves. We don't like to lock in. We don't like to see how things could further us. We don't like to see how things could develop us. Everything's a scam. Nothing's worth it. But it's worth it to pay for Netflix. It's worth it to go out there and chase cat. Pull up at the scene like, they don't even want you. You got nothing to offer. You got to keep learning, growing, developing. When you pop up at the scene, it's undeniable who you is. It's just undeniable. You just pull up at the scene, just smooth, like, what's good with it? Oh, you the YouTuber? Oh yeah, that's me, just trying to help men self-improve and grind and be on their stuff. Pull up at the scene, there's respect there. Cause I ain't trying to get no woman. I'm married. You see my ring, but I pull up at the scene, it's respect. Hey, that's you. Yeah, you so and so. Yeah, man, I'm so and so. Just humble with it. Y'all know me. You meet me in person, I'm just humble. I'm just real. I'm just authentic. I pull up at the scene as big dog was good. I pull up at the scene as purpose driven, bro. I pull up at the scene as what's good. You pull up at the scene like, but after this video, it's gonna be very different for you. Because what I'm teaching you in this video, as funny as it is, this is for our life. This is our life's work. This gonna carry us forward. It's conversations like these. It's moments like these where we come together and we having these real conversations. This is what we carry for us for life. For life. I'm in my pocket. Don't be getting no weird ideas like I'm digging in anything, bro. I'm in my pocket trying to get chapstick. Chill out now. This is the moments that's gonna carry us on for life. For life. For life. You understand? For life. For life. Life. For life. Because I don't know who else is having these conversations. We love to point fingers. We love to talk about trending news, everything that's going on. And you see I'm getting into that on the channel too. Oh yeah. Because you got to meet people where they at. That's how you change the world. You got to be where the people at. How you going to change the world and you only in your little circle? You only in your little clique. No. We going over stuff now. We trying to reach the world. We going to give them a purpose-driven perspective about what's going on. But we doing this for longevity. We doing this for success. We're doing this for legacy, man. What we doing this for? That has to be what we're doing it for. There's nothing else to it. There's nothing else to it. You know, today my little brother, man, first day of middle school, man. I almost cried real life tears this morning just looking at his pictures, just seeing how handsome he looked, how good he looked, how focused he looked, just how ready he is, man. Just how focused he looked. Just my brother's a dog, man. Just purpose driven, man. Like my brother is purpose driven. He just ready. He just ready for middle school. He just ready. Come on, man. Come on, man. If you watched up to this point, type in Mikel. Mikel. That's my brother name. Put respect on my little brother name, man. First day of middle school. Type Mikel in the comment section. For my brother, for my family. Do it for me. Do it for my family. That's a moment right there. That's a moment. We don't slow down and take those moments in. We don't understand how our work affects people around us. How the decisions that I made in my life could affect little bro. How big bro affect little bro. We don't think about that. Everything we do is just selfish. Everything we do is just you just lazy. You don't understand how you being lazy, just so selfish. You got so much time to yourself for yourself, and you ain't building nothing for yourself or for your family or your future family. You just lazy. You just lazy. Cause you don't have no standards. And that's tomorrow's video. Stay tuned. I'm gone.